I don't know about y'all, but have y'all noticed recently that whenever somebody's losing an argument, they always want to go and attack you for your race? Um, that's literally what everybody does nowadays. I don't know what this whole trend is about whenever you're losing a conversation, an open-ended conversation with someone, they always want to attack you for your race. I don't know why that's become trendy, but it's become a lot trendy more lately, and especially with people going after me lately. People have literally said, you know, things pertaining to me, saying, oh, all white rappers are literally, you know, they said something to the effect of white rappers are basically guests in hip-hop and all this other shit, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because if white rappers, okay, so your logic is white rappers are basically guests in here, so that means people like Ritz, Logic, fucking, who else? Haystack, Jelly Roll, who else? There's a few more. I know there's a few more. I can't really name the rest off the top of my head, but yeah. Also, Chris Webby, I think that's another one. I don't know if I said Chris Webby or not, but yeah. Where does that leave them? Where does that leave them? Like, it makes no sense. Your argument about white rappers being guests in hip hop makes no sense. And I don't know why these type of people want to say that type of shit. It's like if I would say like for example, I'm not saying this just to say it, but yeah, some people are probably gonna take it out of context. I really don't care, but yeah, it would be like if I said, oh, all black rappers are guests in hip hop. That would be just like me saying some shit like that. So I don't understand why these people want to be divisive and they want to be, you know, separating different races and all this shit. It's like, no, it's about music, you know. I didn't get in here based on my race. Fuck out of here, dude. I got on here to make music. That's all I did. To be creative and make music. That's all I came here to do. Now, some rappers, they came in just to score the popularity points by doing some dumbass shit like they always do. So, yeah, whether it be race baiting, whether it be starting shit with other people, or all the above like that. So, yeah, and I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here to purely make music. But will I stand up for myself when people are trying to fucking pass off some BS narratives? Yes, of course. You know, I gotta stand up for myself, because if I'm not gonna stand up for myself, then who else will? Who else will? Nobody else. So yeah. But I do handle my own battles. I handle my own battles every single day. So I really don't need people to help me with this. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, getting to the premise of the whole video, I'm making this short video. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna kind of dive in with you guys a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So, yeah, as y'all know, I'm on Twitter, like, not all the time, but when I am on Twitter, I am posting a few things on there. Well, I posted some actual shit on there, and guess who took offense to it? Salvation Spears. He took offense to it, and he could not back up his arguments. So guess what he did? He resorted to call me a bigot, a sexist, a racist, a homophobic, and all the other phobes or whatever that they want to fucking call me as. And honestly, I'm used to it at this point. Those words do not mean anything to me. They're just basically, all they are is just words. They're just words. Like, dude, I've been called every single name of the book, and I'm still standing here. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still making music. I'm still making gaming videos. I'm still doing all that shit. So what in your mind thinks that calling me all these things is gonna get me to stop or deter me from doing what I'm doing? Because it's not. It's not. But that's what people do when they are losing their conversation. Like, he had no stance on his conversation. He had no real support, for example, in his whole argument against me. And he's basically trying to make it based on race. And honestly, it's not based on race. Music is not based on race. I don't care who the fuck you are. You could have a different background than me. I don't care, dude. If you're here to make music, then kudos to you. Kudos to you. Kudos to you to making music. But these type of people that are in hip-hop, they don't care about making music. All they care about is getting popularity points. And popularity points don't get you anywhere. That's why you see a lot of these mainstream and independent rappers alike. They all fall off. They all fall off because they care more about getting popular, you know, and getting the. It's basically like the popular vote, for example. Not to get political, but yeah, it's basically like a popularity. Basically, yeah, it's just like that. And they get these popularity points, and by the time they do, they get enough that suits their ego. Guess what? They fall off. They start losing followers. They start their following decreases and everything. And that's what happened with Salvation Spears all them years ago when this whole thing started. And it was trying to make it all about race when this first thing started. I wasn't trying to make it about race. I was just here making music. And he saw that I was doing this. Is another thing too. A lot of people, especially rappers alike, they want to see you do great, but they never want to see you do better than them. And Salvation Spears does not want to see me doing better than him, which I currently am right now. I got more followers. I got a bigger following than him. Most of his fans have actually switched sides, and now they're listening to my music a lot more. And honestly, I congratulate them. I congratulate them because, yeah, you guys are following a rapper that basically fell off like 3 years ago. And he hasn't dropped a single fucking project or anything in 3 years. Like, seriously, he hasn't dropped anything in 3 years. Well, I've been sitting here dropping way more shit than he could ever fucking drop in that 3-year time period. I've dropped a lot more and did a lot more than he could ever fucking do in his entire lifetime. And yet nobody wants to fucking accept it. Nobody wants to accept it. Nobody has the balls to accept it. And the ones that do want to deny it are just plain out deniers at this point. Like, straight up. Whether you like me or hate me, I'm still going to get numbers. I'm still going to be here doing my thing. That's the whole point of this video. So yeah, no matter what you guys call me, you can call me transphobe this, homophobic this, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I seriously don't, because these labels, their power that you're trying to give them is decreasing, because I'm not giving it that power. If that makes any sense. Because like I said, they're just words. They don't have power. At least when it comes to me, they don't have power. People can call me transphobic and all this shit, but is that really going to affect me? No, it's not. And why should it? Why should it? But yeah, I've been shit on since my come up. And by everybody. But now that I've gotten to the point where I am now, everybody's starting to fuck with my music. Everybody's starting to go back and listen to all my older tracks. And they're saying how fire they are, and they're saying how appreciated they are to know that an artist is actually out here dropping music, and is not like these other artists that are just basically playing with themselves because they're trying to get popularity points. That's playing with yourself. You want to get popularity points and play with yourself? Be my guest. But just know, somebody else is going to take that spot right from underneath you. Once you do that, because once you start trying to get popularity points and start trying to gain popularity points, that's when you stop making music. And that's what most of these artists have done, and they're trapped into that shit now. And me, I never cared about getting popularity points. I just cared about putting out music. That's why I got up every single day, sat here in this seat where I am right now, and just continued recording album after album, track after track, mixtape after mixtape. I sat here and did this all on my own. You don't see anybody else around me. I don't need anyone else. I don't need a record label. I don't need anyone. I'm fully independent, meaning I'm doing this shit on my own. And I'm grateful of all the features I've gotten over the years too. Don't get me wrong about that. But yeah, I do get features too. And a lot of people want to act like I don't, but I do. I've gotten features from a lot of artists. And some of those artists, they stab me in the back, but honestly, I don't care about that, because by the end of the day, I'm just trying to make music. That's all I'm trying to do. So I don't care who stabs me in the back. I don't care who does all this other shit. And if they do stab me in the back, I cut ties with them. Simple as that. Like, you know, some people have done that shit in the past. I'm like, okay, you stab me in the back? Alright. Block. Delete. You're gone. You're out of here. And I'm not gonna be a jerk and delete their verses off my songs and everything, because I'm not a jerk like that. But if you do get me to that point, I might actually start doing that nowadays. Depending on how badly you decide to screw me, because some people screw me pretty bad over the years. And yeah, depending on how bad you screwed me, I'm gonna keep your verse on my song. But if you screw me too bad, then that means I might take your verse off. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. But I probably won't do that because it's a dick move, and I want to be the bigger person by the end of the day when it comes down to it. But, yeah. Yeah, and I know Salvation Spirit's probably going to see this video, and honestly, I'm not here to cause issues. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just stating facts. And if you can't back up those facts without getting all angry and calling me a fucking racist and all this other shit, then that just shows everybody your true colors. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just showing everybody your true colors. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And on Twitter, you showed your true colors by calling me a racist, a sexist, a bigot, and yet you're calling me, and then yet you act like you're not racist and all, but yet you throw slurs at me, thinking it's okay. Oh, it's okay for Salvation Spirits to throw fucking racial slurs at Ceen Crazy, but yeah, it would be. And then if I started doing that, people would attack me and instantly be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna cancel him." Well, guess what? You can't cancel me. You can't cancel me. The best have tried. The best have tried and failed. And I'm still standing here dropping music and getting my features and everything that I need to do. I'm still doing all that. And yeah, and like I said, I don't have a record label. I have no ties to Hollywood or any of that shit. So that means if I do supposedly get canceled, because you know this whole cancel culture is like new and everything, it's not really gonna affect me. I'm still gonna continue making music, despite what people say or what they do. I don't care. But yeah. And that's what I've been doing since day one. I've just been sitting here making music, and I'm gonna continue doing that shit. And can anyone really stop me at this point? I say no. I say no. Nobody can really stop me at this point. I'm gonna continue making my music, and yeah, that's about it. There's nothing much else to it. Yeah, when it comes to rappers, I'm definitely a lot better than half these rappers that are in Oregon anyway. Like I said, some of these rappers are playing with themselves because they care about getting those popular points, which does not mean shit in this day and age. If you cannot be consistent and drop music like I've been doing for all these years, then you have fallen off. And that goes for every single rapper that has gotten caught up into getting the popularity points more than making their own music. Because you, sir, do not care about music at all. You just care about the popular, the popular points. That's about it. Basically, playing with yourself. And once these rappers stop playing with themselves, then maybe everything would look a lot different than it is right now. But everybody's playing with themselves. I'm not. I'm here to drop music. They're not here to drop music. They made that clear. So, yeah. And then on top of that, trying to compare me to different rappers that are even lower than me, that are even lower class than me, it speaks a lot too. Speaks a lot too. That Randall or Ridge, or whatever the fuck that one guy was named, he's not as big as me at all. Like, he barely even has any fucking followers on Twitter. Like, and he's barely even dropped any songs. Like, at all. And I've checked myself. I've done my homework and everything. And everybody's acting like, oh, I didn't do my homework. Yes, I did. I've done my homework. You know, front to back. I've done my homework on all this shit. And none of these rappers that Salvation Spirits is trying to compare me to, none of them has the big catalog and the big discography like I do. I'm about to release my 29th album. I'm about to release my 29th album. And after that, I'm going to release 30. My next album after this is going to be album number 30. And that spans from 2019 to present day. And yet you guys want to still say, oh, I haven't done shit for hip-hop. Fuck out of here, dude. I've done way more for hip-hop than you motherfuckers could do in one day. Facts. Fucking mic drop right there. I don't have my mic on me, but yeah, that would be a mic drop moment right there. Because I just, dude, I just said some factual shit right there that you guys can neither deny or try to cover up. Because I'm way bigger than you, and honestly, am I gonna get bigger than you? Probably. With the way I'm dropping and the high volume I'm dropping all my songs at, I'm probably gonna get way bigger than all of you. I'm just saying that right now. Now, I can't see into the future or anything, but at this rate, there's no way in hell that any of these lower life rappers can ever try to get rid of me at this point, because I'm just too bigger than them. Following wise, music wise, all that shit. I've surpassed them in all those lanes. And yet they've still sat here and done nothing. They've done nothing with the platforms that they have. And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that these rappers, they get these platforms and then they squander that shit. Me, I didn't squander that shit. I got my platform and I was like, okay, I just want to make music. That's it. And that's what I done did. That's why I am where I am. Am I gonna stop doing that shit? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, and that's facts. But it is what it is. But yeah, when it does come to rappers though, I'm honestly the best. And that's facts. Like I said, I've proven it multiple times. Especially with the numbers, with the amount of music I've dropped, all that shit proves that I am, like, dude, my work speaks for itself. My work speaks for itself. I don't even have to say it anymore. Not as much as I used to back in the day. But yeah, my work does speak for itself at this point. So I'm gonna let it speak for itself. And when I do drop my 29th album, everybody's going to enjoy it. I swear, everybody's gonna enjoy it. Everybody's gonna be streaming that shit. Hell, everybody's streaming my last album I dropped, my 28th album, Elemental Toothache. That one's still getting streams on it, and it's still getting views on it and everything. And yet you guys want to say, oh, I pay for my views. No, I do not, dude. I have nothing in my wallet right now. Not a single dime, not a single penny, nothing. So, yeah. That narrative that you're trying to push off saying that I pay for my views, I don't even do that shit. In fact, I look down on rappers that do pay for their views and shit. I look down on people that do that, because there's a lot of people in hip-hop that do that shit. And those type of people, if you have enough money to pay for your own fucking views and shit, you might as well go ahead and start a business somewhere. Like, open up a fucking bread store, open up a fucking sushi joint. I don't care what it is. If you have that much money and you're actually willing to pay for your fucking views like that, then you should open up your own business. You might as well should. It's facts. Like, you don't have to pay in order to get where you are. And I'm an example of that. I'm the perfect example of what a fully independent rapper should be doing. It's facts. I'm the fucking blueprint for all independent rappers alike. I'm a blueprint for that shit, because everybody should be following what I'm doing right now. Which is dropping music, not giving a fuck about what's happening outside the fucking bubble and everything. And just keep being yourself. Example, for example, like, dude, I'm being myself, and am I getting hate for it? Yeah, I'm getting hate all the time. But does that stop me from doing what I'm doing? No, it's not. I'm still here making music and everything. So, yeah, I just want to make this video, let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, Salvation Spears, as far as I'm concerned, you have fallen off, and I want you to accept that. And once you accept that, then maybe we'll have peace. But until then, as long as you keep denying it, we're not gonna have peace. Simple as that, you know. I've tried to make peace with Salvation Spears multiple times, but guess what he does? This is his mindset. Every time I try to extend the olive branch out and offer peace to him, he basically slaps it away and says, "No, I'm not gonna have peace with you because of your skin color." That's what it is. He does not like it that I'm a white rapper, excelling way better than him, and yet he's trying to call me a racist just for doing that. It's not the fact that it's not about the skin color, dude. It's about skill, and the skill set I have is way better than yours. Why is that so hard for people to accept? Why is that so hard for people to accept? Like, some people have a better skill set than you. And you gotta accept that shit at some point. But it is what it is. And, yeah. I've tried multiple times to make peace with Salvation Spears, and the last time that we made peace, he did not hold his end of the bargain. He sent one of his own people after me, and that's what he does. That's what he does. He acts like that you want to have peace, but then he goes behind your back and then sends someone to basically handle you. Basically, he is surrounded by 20 fucking people, like he's the damn fucking president, even though he's not. He's not president. He's not president or anything, but he still has 20 people that surround him all the time, everywhere he goes. And honestly, those type of people, they need to realize, they need to wake up to reality and be like, look, you need to start facing your own battles. You need to start fighting your own demons and everything. And you guys don't see me walking around with 20 fucking people around me. That's because I fight my own battles. I fight my own demons. I fight everything by myself. I do. Because I don't need anyone else to fight for me. I don't. But yes, Salvation Spears, he needs people to fight for him. That's why he cannot go outside without 20 fucking people surrounding him, like the Secret Service or some shit like that. But that's actual shit. That's actual shit. Like, next time you guys see Salvation Spears walking around on the side of the street, dude, he's gonna have like fucking 20 people behind him. And that's because he thinks he's president, but he's not. Like, he's got that type of mindset. And I don't know exactly what to call that type of mindset, but those type of people that have that mindset, they need to figure it the fuck out. They need to figure it the fuck out. Like, you gotta fight your own battles at some point. I mean, look what happened to 6ix9ine. Look what happened to 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine got so comfortable with all the security that he had, and then he got his ass beat in the fucking fitness center. But yeah, that's a perfect example right there too. And those type of people, once they stop having 20 people around them, then that's when reality fucking hits them. And it's gonna take that for Salvation Spears too. Like, he's gonna have to realize, hey, look, I can't have 20 people surrounding me at all times. I'm gonna have to fight my own battles, and I'm gonna have to do my own thing on it. So yeah. And I know he's probably gonna try to send probably a little bit of his little pawns, probably to try to intimidate me and everything. But are they gonna intimidate me? Hell no. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of Salvation Spears. I'm not even scared of the 20 people that surround him every day. I'm not scared of them. You wanna know why? Because I fight my own battles. I get myself out of situations that I don't want to be in, or situations that I end up getting in just because of some bullshit or whatever. Like, I fight my own battles, and I win every fucking time. I do. I have not even lost one single battle yet. But yeah, I fight my own battles. And Salvation Spears, you need to start fighting your own battles too. Instead of hiding behind a lot of people and using them as shields. Because that's just showing everybody else that's how weak you truly are. That's showing everybody how weak you truly are. And I'm not saying this to hate on you. I'm just saying this as like another human being to another human being. It's not about race. It's not about any of that shit. Cut that race nonsense out of here. I'm just saying that as one human being to another human being. Like, you need to realize, and you need to wake up to what's really going on, because you, sir, have been brainwashed and you're asleep right now. You're basically like the millions of walking zombies, the Walking Dead zombies out there that are still thinking thinking all this racist bullshit, and it's honestly very, very disappointing. And then you're trying to act like the higher person by then throwing racial slurs and shit at me. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, dude. Like, you gotta figure your own shit out. I'm gonna let you do that. But yeah, as far as this music shit goes, I'm way too far ahead of you. And if you want to accept it, that's on you. If you don't want to accept it, that's on you. But that's factual shit. That's factual shit. Like, you will never release 30 fucking albums in your lifetime, like I've done in my lifetime. Over from 2019 to present day, and it still boggles me that I'm gonna have almost 30 albums out. It really does. Fucking 30 albums total, spanning from 2019 to 2023, present day right now. Like, dude, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. But yeah. Anyway, enough with the BS. I got a lot of shit I gotta do today, so Yeah, I just thought I'd make this video for y'all, this short little video. Oh my god, it's already 24 minutes long. But yeah, I just kind of want to go through everything and kind of put everything in perspective, basically. I think I'm using the right words for that, but yeah, I just want to put it into perspective for everybody. But yeah, but yeah, definitely I got a new album coming out. I don't have a name. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you guys a name yet. Of what it's gonna be called yet. So yeah, it's still gonna be a secret. But it is coming out this month, so stay tuned for it. But yeah, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys already know the drill and everything. But yeah, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is your motherfucker Ceen Crazy signing out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And I'm outie.